Hi. I got a question. When did actors become so political? I mean, when did being an actor, a professional actor, automatically get conflated with activism? Activists. So that's what I want to ask today. Welcome to Mastering the Craft. And I want to talk about, we talk about all things acting here. But I think that within the last 10 to 15 years, with social media, with everything that is going on, with how you're held accountable, it seems that the actor has been put in a position where they have to pick a side just by virtue of the fact that they're famous or they have a platform. And even when they make a movie or star in a television show, do a commercial, anything that they do, those politics, their personal politics, is tied to the project, whether they want to do it or not. There was a time where in the golden age of entertainment in Hollywood, everything was considered just entertainment. That's entertainment. Yeah, well, But that's what it was. I mean, you were an actor, you were an actor, you were a performer, an artist, and all you really did was just entertain. That's why you became those things, because it's the land of pretend. That's what you did. You played a role. You basically created a character, and you entertained the audience with that. You entertained the audience. That is what you were. That was your profession, was that you entertained. When I think of Bill Bojangles Robinson, who was the famous tap dancer with Shirley Temple, look, nobody knew what his politics were. I mean, other than the fact that he was a black man in the 30s, right? But he was tapping, not because he was a true master of the art, a true dancer. I think that as time progressed, we have always had, from the beginning up until as time progressed, we've always had this thing called important films, like that covered the issues of the day, or that wanted to do a certain commentary on a particular thing in society. For instance, The Candidate in 1972, starring Robert Redford, which examined the integrity of the political electoral system, of what it meant to be a candidate and to run for office and be honest at the same time. So I think it was Warren Beatty who did the same thing many years later. I think it was Bulwark or something like that. I can't remember, but I do remember seeing the movie. He did the same thing. He did a commentary on what it meant to be in office, to lose your morals, and then to suddenly get it back again. Then you also had 1977 Network, starring Jane Fonda, right? And it was really about the integrity of journalism and the effect that journalism has on the public, whether they manipulate them or they're honest with them. You also had Do the Right Thing in 1989. You had Hollywood Shuffle in 1987. Hollywood Shuffle was really about the journey of the black actor and the journey that they go through trying to make it in Hollywood. And of course, we all know that the iconic Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee was really about the effects of racism on a community, on the black community as well as the white community, but it was more so on the black community and how it devastates it. And then, you look at Schindler's List. That is the all-time all-time important film, right? Why do I say that? Because of the epicness of how Steven Spielberg told that story of the horrors of the Holocaust. Here's the thing. The actors are able to still do those types of important films. They move from project to project to project, and we don't know what their personal politics are. Look at Al Pacino, who ruled the 70s with important films. He was able to go from The Godfather to Serpico to Dog Day Afternoon to And Justice for all within that decade. From a gangster to a cop to a bank robber to a lawyer. I don't know what his personal politics are. All I know is that he's a great actor, as we all agree, right? But I think what people forget was that actors were connected to a cause. That's what it was. It was connected to a cause. Jerry Lewis did the Labor Day telethon for decades to fight muscular dystrophy. And all the stars would come out, and it was a 24-hour weekend marathon, and it was, we all agree, it was for a good cause. If we do cancer marathons, you know, for breast cancer, if we fight against, you know, if we do March of Dimes, celebrities would lend their name in order to fight for a good cause. Now, causes have to do with social justice and politics. Like if you're conservative or if you're liberal or if you don't agree with a certain war, and sometimes a particular issue can come up, like MAD. Remember when MAD happened? Mothers Against Drunk Driving? Or I remember Arsenio Hall lending his name many years ago for DARE, to say no to drugs. So over time, as celebrity, because they understand that America or the world loves celebrities. We'll listen to celebrities. So that's why they're continuing to be used to get a message across. Here's the deal. The more that happens, the more that the art is conflated with the issue. And I just want to know, what are your, there have been many celebrities over time that have gotten into preaching mode whenever they do press junkets or they promote a movie, because the movie in and of itself is this political message. And it's really about telling us how to live and giving us prescriptives, whether they be on social media, in a podcast, or what have you. I want to know, what do you think? Do you think, some of you, this is all you know? It almost seems like entertainment is lame compared to, no, I'm an important actor. I'm an actor with a purpose. And I believe in that, but I just wonder, where does the craft go? I think you can make important films with great messages, but then you should be able to play a comedic character, even though comedy can do the same thing. For all you actors out there, even audience members, what do you think? Do you want your actors to be an activist? Is it important to you that they pick a side? Let me know what you think in the comments, because acting truly is a craft. It really is a craft. Shakespeare that's the whole idea. You can play anything in Shakespeare, and it doesn't matter what the politics are, right? So I always bring that up. But let me know in the comments what you really think. Do you think that actors should be actors, or should they have to tell you what their political views are in order for you to go see their movies or watch their television shows? That's the good question of the day. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for coming.